gentlemen, my name is Taboy Taylor. This afternoon we'll be making a coaster. Okay? I'll demonstrate step by step how to design your own coaster. You know, some coasters that we purchase are not personalized, they don't fit your home decor, or they're just something that you really just prefer not to look at. So tonight, I will show you how to create and design your own coaster. First, you want to gather your materials. So you're going to need some regular Elmer's glue. You're going to need some Mod Podge, gloss Mod Podge. Just to kind of give it a gloss on top of the photo because we will be adding a photo. Just some regular 99-cent brushes. And you can purchase the majority of these items at your local Walmart. Got this here, this piece of tile. It's just a regular piece of tile you can get from Lowe's, and it was only 14 cents. 4.5 by 4.5. And then I have just some regular letters. I'm gonna put some letters on my coaster to make it a little more personal. I have a photo here. You want to use some Q-tips just to secure any glue or clean up any glue that we're going to use after we secure our photo to our coaster. And then I have some stoppers. Just in case you never know what type of table you might want to put this on, glass, marble, wood. And so you're going to add these to the bottom of your coaster to keep from damaging your furniture. All right? So now that we have our materials gathered, we're going to start with creating our personal coaster. So we've already trimmed our picture down here. This is the picture we're going to use tonight to create our coaster. Just going to use just a little bit of glue. You want to go ahead and apply that to your picture so you don't have so much glue or any excess glue on your coaster. You want to have a smooth finish on your coaster. And you don't have to necessarily do it in any specific order. You don't have to put it up, down. You can kind of do it any way you want. I want mine at an angle. Kind of give it a personal touch. We also have a blow dryer to kind of give us some quick drying aspects. So you just use the Q-tips to clean up any excess glue around your picture so that you'll have a smooth finish once you add your Mod Podge after your picture dries. So we're going to use our blow dryer here. And with the Elmer's glue, it kind of dries kind of quickly. So you don't have to hold it long. Can you pause that? What's your picture pause for? Do you have any questions while we're drying? And you can use any type of picture. You can print one on regular paper and a printer. It's just a nice photo of my little BFF and I, so I decided to use that one. Doesn't take too long to draw. Okay, so we're going to add some letters. Her name starts with a T, and so does mine. So we're just going to put the T squad here. Our letters were only 88 cents at our local Walmart. Everything's inexpensive, so this coaster is not an expensive creation. DIY activity, very inexpensive and fun. And you can also do this with children. I know that our local school districts will be on spring break next week. Fun idea for the kiddies. And we're going to add our last letter, our D here. So now that we have our letters, and we don't need to do any drying aspects on our letters because they are stickers. So this is kind of where we are right now. Now before we add the Mod Podge, because after adding the Mod Podge, we need to leave it so it'll dry all the way and it'll have that nice gloss on it. We're going to add our stoppers on the bottom of our coaster. They have different kinds. They have these here which give a little bump on the bottom. And then they also have kind of like the rubbery ones that are a little bit flatter. And then they also have the clear ones that are actually flat. But I chose to use these. They kind of make my coaster stand up a bit. And I'm just going to add it to each corner of the back of the tile.
So you don't have to put glue on that?
Nope, you don't have to put glue. They already come with an adhesive on it. And then once we get all 4 of them on, I'll kind of mash down on it just to kind of secure it a little more. And just depending on how much you use it, what kind of table that you use it on, it should stay on fairly well. And so now that we have all 4 of our stoppers on the bottom, just pressing down a little bit more. And they'll kind of pop out, so you see just all 4 of them. You just want to press down on it just to kind of secure it a little bit more, make sure our stoppers are on nice and tight. So now we're going to take our Mod Podge and we're going to come across it to give it a glossy finish. So it'll kind of pop a little bit. This is a tad bit sticky, so just be careful when you are opening it or using it.
You need to put something under there?
Yes, I'm going to put it under plastic. Just ensure we do not destroy furniture. Like I said, these brushes, all 4 of the brushes came in the pack and they were only 97 cents. And you're just going to come across your tile with an even stroke all the way across. Although it's getting on the picture, it's not going to leave it stained. And this kind of secures the picture to the tile even more. You can also use scrapbook paper. Scrapbook paper comes in all kinds of designs, glitter, theme. So like I said, this is a fun, quick DIY craft that will last you a while and give a personal touch for coasters. Summer's coming, so we know everyone likes to have a nice cold drink and beverage. So you want to make sure your furniture is not being damaged. So you can use your coasters inside, outside. We're just going to put this over here. And we're just going to use our blow dryer and dry it up. I'm excited. If you are going to do this activity with children, I suggest that, you just kind of monitor them, especially with the Mod Podge and the stoppers, so that there will be no swallowing of any of the materials, as well as with the blow dryer, with young people plugging it up and unplugging it. You want to be careful with that as well, so that no one gets shocked. Starting to look good already. Nice and glossy, has that finish on it. So then when you sit your glass on it, and sometimes glass is sweaty, we have a lot of ice in our drinks, so it won't damage the picture or any of the personal touches you added to your coaster. Are there any questions? Who's ready to make a coaster? Well, using the blow dryer usually takes about a minute or two, And then you, if you want, I would wait at least 24 hours to use it so you won't have any indentation or the Mod Podge. And I just went over with 2 coats. And you normally don't have to go back over it. You can kind of see the gloss and kind of feel it. It's nice. All done with the blow dryer. And our finished product.
Fit. Oh, yeah. That's neat.
Alrighty. Thank you all for participating in my demonstration. I hope that this will be an influence or encourage you to do the same thing. Again, thank you all so much, and I thank you for your questions.